Hello and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Last time we did Melia's Ascension quest and side quests and whatnot. This time we're doing somebody else's who, you probably already guessed. But, especially considering who I'm playing as. We gotta go get that started. So, this one's very, very different from every other side quest in the entire game. So, yeah, it's also very short. So, the fact that it's gonna be a whole episode, it's either gonna be like, oh, okay, the previous episode was really long, an hour long, so I mean, this one being nice and short, yeah. It may be a bit disappointing to you that it's short, considering that means they don't get to see as much as certain characters we would want to. But I mean, you gotta balance it out, because Melia gets so little screen time in the actual game compared to this character. So, yeah, anyway. So, anyway, let's go ahead and, get over there to where we need to be. Let's go outside. Let's go and walk to where we need to go. Why not? Let's make this episode longer than it needs to be. That sounds fun. Because I think it sounds fun. You probably don't, though, audience people. But you gotta suffer with me through walking and walking and more walking. So yeah, let's go and walk. Because we gotta just take some time. I mean, like, it's not that much walking to do. But this is like the last episode of like the main game. Because after this, because I don't feel like doing the bonus episode yet. I want to do that after being the DLC story. So yeah, we're gonna be moving on to the DLC story and then doing the bonus episode after all that's finished. So yeah, this just takes for time with the final episode of Xenoblade 3 for now. So here we are. The final side quest location. Kind of. Second to last, I guess. It's not really a side quest though, this one.
Huh? Where's the Queen? Maybe she isn't there. But where is she then? Ya da 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 da. Ya da 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 da.
Huh?
Haven't worn this for a while. Still looks pretty natty though, eh? Near old fox. So tough to get around in those bloody formal duds. One false step and you fall flat on your face. I finally feel like I can be myself. Really cut loose, I love it. Oh!
Oh.
What are you guys doing here?
We just, what are you?
Majesty, your clothes. Wait, just hang on. Give me a second here, all right? Well met, all of you. Please accept my heartfelt welcome. I can offer you only a simple welcome today. But do please make yourselves comfortable. Is something the matter?
Doesn't it wear on you? Acting like that.
What? Noah? No, it's perfectly fine. Dispense with such concerns. Pray, let not my regal status prohibit you from presenting your inquiries. Please, speak your minds.
All right, well, here's a question. What's that get-up all about?
Yes. Perhaps you would find my clothes rather curious.
I mean, if you don't want to talk about it, that's cool. No sweat.
Oh. No, it's nothing like that. Before, I told you all how the world was once divided into two, if you recall.
Yes, you told us when we first met. How could we forget that, Your Majesty?
These clothes belong to that era, when the worlds were two, unmingled. These raiments were created especially for me in that older realm.
So they're from your old world, Majesty?
Right. I suppose you could call it a keepsake of my motherland, if you like.
Motherland? Can you explain that word, please?
The place of my coming into existence in the world, of my infancy and upbringing. We called that our motherland.
Your Majesty's motherland? What kind of place could it have been?
Are you interested, Noah?
I am. The subject seems so huge I can scarcely begin to imagine it. If it please you, I'd love to hear more about your world, Your Majesty.
Certainly. I'd be happy to. Well, to begin with, I ought to explain... Actually, now that I think it over, if I were to tell you the whole of the story, a full day and night might not suffice, I fear. In fact, I'm certain of it.
Oh, I see. Then I'm sorry to have made such an unreasonable demand of you. Well, maybe another time then.
Even then, surely you have important matters you ought to be taking care of. It won't do for me to detain you here.
Huh? Well, I suppose so, but...
Therefore, let us go forth together.
Yes, Your Majesty, as you wish. Wait.
Forgive me, Your Majesty. I don't think we quite heard right.
I mean to say that I will accompany you on your travels. That way, I'll be able to continue my tales. Night and day, every day if needs be. I mean, that is not to imply that being cooped up here the whole time is as lonesome as it is tedious. Or that I'm well pleased with myself for inventing an elegant, way-sneaky excuse to get out. It's nothing like that at all. Please do not misinterpret it this.
No one was saying that anyway.
I suppose it may be a bit much, eh?
We weren't saying that either.
All right then, it's decided. A deal, shall we say?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Ah, yes!
Okay then, we humbly beg Your Grace, Your Majesty, or was that respectfully?
Oh, come now. No need for such formality. I ask only for your kind support, Noah. Oh, and from now on, I'd like you to address me simply as Nia. From now on, I'll be just another one of your ordinary fellow traveling folk. Oh, it's been so flippin' long! What I mean to say is... Oh, forget it.
Alrighty. The final party member can be unlocked through playing the game normally. Has been unlocked. So, let's just go and quickly, just rank this up.
Leave the healing to me.
Just quickly. So I want all the rank. Give me the rank, darn it. And luckily we didn't spend every single frickin' Nopon coin we ever had on Melia. We only spent like a little less than half. So that means we can get Nia's up as well. And still have quite a few left. Well, not quite a few. 29's a decent number. So, anyway. Let's go. Actually, wait. I want to make sure. Yeah, okay. I just want to make sure I had a good automatic setup for this. Anyway, let's go. So, the reason why this side quest is so different, or it's not even a side quest. We're not even in a side quest right now. The reason why to get Nia's Ascension quest is so different is because instead of like for everybody else, you just go and do certain conditions to unlock a side quest. Instead, this one, you go across the world to random locations. Well, not really random, but because each one actually has some bearing on stuff or whatever. But you go around to like a bunch of different locations, and then you get what is a side quest cutscene. Well, it's not a side quest. We currently do not have a side quest accepted. We get those, and yeah, then there's some discussion about whatever that you'll see. So, and then at the end, you go and get a side quest that you have to go to literally one location, then it's over. Now, that doesn't mean this is gonna be like incredibly quick, but it does mean it's gonna be like incredibly quick. And it's pretty different from the other ones because you get the cutscenes before even getting the side quest, and then the side quest has one scene. But anyway, I don't want to be here. I want to be here. So the first location we need to go to is somewhere here. It's here. Yeah. So let's go here and get started with the first one. There's 4 total. So yeah. And the loading times will take longer than the actual side quest, by the way. Because of course they will. Why wouldn't they? There are loading times in Xenoblade 3.
Those empty ruins.
Nia? Everything all right?
This place you call Mactha Wildwood. Do you know anything about all the ruins and things scattered around here?
No, to tell the truth.
I never paid them any mind, I guess. But now you mention them, they do seem pretty weird. Oh. Hey, is this also related to stuff from your old world, Nia?
That's a good guess, Senna. Not quite right, but you aren't far off.
Please, explain.
All right, I will. This is probably something you ought to know about. I told you before about Ionios' creation, right? Well, what I'm about to talk about goes back much further into the past than that.
You mean when the worlds were one?
The people of that time had access to absolute power, using it to create and enjoy a flourishing civilization. But in the end, they started to fight each other for control over that very power. And because of that, the power became a calamity and ripped the world in two. What we're looking at now is the remnants of the destruction that humanity has wrought. So the true meaning of all this ruin is to stand as a monument to the history that created this world.
If you really think about it, we human beings are the cause of all of it.
I don't get it. Why fight till everything burns?
The answer is because they were afraid.
Afraid of what?
Afraid of ending. All life, all civilizations and cultures, everything comes to an end in time. Of course, humans are part of the world too. We can't escape that rule either. But people never stop looking for a way, even if it means going beyond the rules. Eternity. That's what they were searching for.
Eternity.
If the present moment carries on forever, then the end will never come. That's eternity. With that, the miserable decay that you're looking at now would never come to pass. I think you probably all know the rest of the story already. Why this world that we're in now is called Ionios, the realm of eternity.
Zed also wants eternity. just as the people did back then.
But, I mean, even though they were longing for eternity, to sacrifice so many lives to achieve it, it's not... It can't be right.
I agree. We might get hurt, and someday we'll be gone. But we have to keep moving forward in spite of all that. That's what it means to live, right, Nia?
Yes, exactly right. That must be clear to you all now. You should hold on to that vision of life. Cherish it as you go forward. Keep that in your heart so that you never repeat the mistakes of the past.
That's number 1 done. Alright, the next one, I believe... You're right, I was gonna make sure. It doesn't matter what order these are done in, I just want to do them in the order that I want to. Just, yeah. So next we go here, and here.
Haven't
Okay.
been here for a while.
I can't wait to see the look on Gondor's face when she sees you.
Haven't been here for a while. You were here last week. You were here! You! Look at me! You were here last week in the last episode of Xenoblade Chronicles 3! What are you talking about not here been for a while? What the heck? A week ago, that's not that long. Anyway, I think this is the one.
Oh, what do you plonkers want now?
Hey, come on. Don't be like that. We're just here to say hi.
Huh? What's that? You got time on your hands, have ya? Huh? Why? If it isn't...
I believe this is the first time we speak directly, isn't it, Gondor?
Can someone tell me what the hell's going on? What's the Queen of Agnes doing here? Oh, hang on. I suppose we are in Agnes Castle right now. So, maybe it's not so weird to see you here. But what I don't get is, why does the Queen of Agnes seem to know about me?
That's... Well, it's a long story. The Vandham name, and those that bear it, have a deep meaning for me.
You mean my family?
In the past, we were saved by a man called Vandham. He taught us a lot about life, and what it was we were called to do. It's no exaggeration to say that without him, there would be no me.
Huh? A real deep connection between Nia and Gondor's fam. Spooky.
The memories of it are all but lost now. These were events of the distant past.
Oh. More to the point. Seems you dags have gotten pretty used to chumming up with royalty. Like it's no big thing.
Well, Nia asked us to treat her that way. Like another one of the gang.
Come on, Gondor. Surely you more than anyone wouldn't expect us to mince our words around Nia.
Wind your neck in, will ya? Nothing wrong with how I talk.
Oh, you're so bold and unabashed. I simply adore it.
I suppose I am.
I mean, you've passed through the conflict with the false queen, maintained order in the castle. There are a lot of things that came about because of your blood, sweat, and tears, Gondor.
Huh? Well, that's a real heck of a compliment. Too much for the likes of me, maybe, you match. All I reckon we really did was set a few boundaries to stop things going daft. I don't have a clue about your Agnian folks, though.
You're just being humble, Gondor. Please, there's no need for it. It's not easy to earn people's trust, to maintain the balance. And you do all that while still remaining natural, unadulterated Gondor.
Oi! I'm basically an adult. I'm almost... Oh, forget it.
Condor, you really soften up when you get a few kind words, don't you?
Huh? Who you calling soft?
I hope Agnes can count on your continued support.
I mean, what I'd really like to be saying right now is bite me. But since I got a real deal queen going to all the trouble of asking me, I guess I've got to at least consider the request a bit.
From the bottom of my heart, thank you, Gondor. As the nominal lady of Agnes Castle, I bestow upon you my sincere admiration for fulfilling the...
Hey! Whoa! Enough already! It's like you want to make me squirm.
Ah, there's our Gondor.
Just shut up, will you? We're done talking about me, alright? You Ouroboros assholes, mind your own beeswax, alright? I better not hear you've been holding the Queen back. You're a real goofy bunch, aren't you? Just being around you counts as a hazard.
Pot calling the kettle black much there, Gondor, love?
Right, there we go. So we're next. It's here. Somewhere here. Don't know where here. But somewhere. Oh, right here. There we go. Benefits of talking. The last one after this will be pretty easy to get to.
Ah, the scent of Sophronia. This takes me back.
Takes you back? You mean you know what this is?
Yes, of course. Sophronia trees used to grow in the world that I came from, you see.
Huh? For real? So that's where Sophronia trees come from. Who'd have guessed?
That's not all. What you call the Urian Mountains came from my world too.
Whoa, seriously? I always thought they were funny-shaped mountains.
I mean, now they're mountains. Back then, they weren't so picturesque.
Are there more places like this? Stuff that we don't know the true origin of?
Actually, yes. In fact, I dare say, pretty much everywhere you've seen till now.
Makes sense. If you hadn't been here, we'd have just walked right past like it was no big thing.
I suppose it's good for you all to know about how things were in the old world. Well, now you've got all this new perspective, why not have a look back at the path you already traced?
Looking back at where we came from. That could be a really valuable experience.
Yes. Please, give it some thought. The path that you're on now will lead you to the future that you've dreamed of.
Yeah, that was the shortest one so far. We have one left. It's in the city. So we just gotta go to our favorite place, the city camp. Because that's the closest one we have to the place we need to be. We could have had the actual skip trail point, but I never got it for some reason. So yeah. Second closest is city camp. So we gotta go jump down here. And
I think I might need a moment to reflect.
where are you? There you are.
Your Majesty, there you are.
Please, it's Nia. You aren't used to it yet, do you?
I'm sorry, Please forgive me. It's just...
It's fine. I may have taken my teasing a step too far there.
I hope what I'm about to say doesn't come out the wrong way, but
Yes?
it's just... You're our queen. We believed you were the one that gave us all life, and that we'd return to you in the end. You were like this awesome being high above. None of us could even dream of talking to you. And now you're just traveling along with us and chatting like it's an everyday thing. It's just really bizarre to me somehow. Like things have been switched around. It still feels a little strange.
Could it be that it just hasn't sunk in yet? I see. Well, it's the same for me.
What?
I'm sure I've told you this before, but please indulge me. While I was asleep in the Cloud Keep, I was getting information about what was happening in the world. So I knew long before that you were not M, but an independent being called Mio. But it was nothing more than information. I wanted to truly know you more than anyone else. But I couldn't touch you, couldn't make contact. I felt so close to you, but you were still this distant, far-off thing. It was so frustrating. But right now, you're so close, I can reach out and touch you, speak with you even. I never thought the day would come. It's a truly strange feeling.
It's the same for me.
Indeed. It's amazing, really, the way things worked out, don't you think?
For sure. If I hadn't become Ouroboros, I'd never have had the chance to meet you, Nia. Sometimes, a small pebble starts the avalanche, which changes your whole future. Don't you think?
No, I don't think you can put it all down to chance.
Huh? What do you mean?
I think we met because we were supposed to, Mio. It was meant to be. Because, to me, you're...
Hey! Mio! Nia! We're heading out soon, guys. Get a move on or you'll get left behind.
Okay, we're coming! Shall we go join the others?
Sure, let's do that. Mio?
Yes?
I'm really glad we got to talk like this.
Yeah, me too. Nia.
There we go. Final place info acquired. And I wonder what that conversation between them two implied. I could never guess. It's almost as if they're related somehow. But one of them just doesn't know it. Anyway, let's go to our favorite place ever, City Camp, to go and discuss the info we just got.
Let's rest and heal up.
Alright, there we go.
Let's have a little huddle up.
Okay, so what we got next? Good question. Nia, anywhere you still want to go? Well, if you're asking me to choose, then I may have to ask your advice first. Sure, I hope we can give you a decent answer. In all the places you guys have been so far, was there a place where you could look at the sky up close, almost touch it? But what do you mean, close to the sky? I guess she means, like, have you ever been to the highest place in the world, right? The highest place. Halfway? Maybe, maybe not. Is that where you'd like to go? Why aren't you looking at her when you're talking to her? You're looking off into space. She's, like, to your friggin' left, Noah. Yes, I mean, I don't have any really major reason for it, but just when you asked where I wanted to go, that was the first thing that popped into my head. What, the sky, you mean? Maybe, when I look up at the sky, I just long to go back there. A sort of nostalgia. Well, if that's what you want, then why don't we try to find a high place for you? Oh, really? You good with that? I'm cool with it. Anyway, it was me who brought up the whole idea. Where do you want to go, chat? In the first place. If there's a way high up skyscraping place like that, I'd love to check it out myself. You guys. Thank you so much. I guess I'm counting on you all over again. Let's find it together then. The place where we'll be close enough to touch the sky. I'm assuming she misses the cloud sea. Or she wants to be close to the clouds or something like that. Which is kind of funny considering she used to hate it. And it's according to that one cutscene from Xenoblade 2. Anyway, let's go to the sword. And I'm just gonna go here. I don't really know specifically where to go here, so I'm just gonna go here. And yeah, Nia has her own special battle theme too, just like Melia, and we'll probably get to hear that a whole lot when I'm running away from monsters, because I'm gonna be running away from a lot of monsters, probably, when we get over to the place we're supposed to be at. So yeah.
Is that what I think it is?
Let's walk past all these dudes. And yeah, new area cutscene has to play first.
What kind of place is this?
This area has like some of the strongest enemies in the game in it, so I gotta be careful. Luckily, some of these guys aren't that violent.
Yeah, we might want to rethink taking on that one.
Oh, score! I mean, what good fortune.
Oh yes, that's her like collection noise, I guess, or statement. Anyway, we haven't gotten a fight yet. Probably will soon though. I don't think I can have this much luck. Oh hey, unique monster.
Toughie, huh?
That's a pretty strong dude. And also because we unlocked the one single frickin' location here that you can find, we get the entirety of the map just here for free. We don't have to go and discover it. So that's nice. That's what happens whenever you go and discover every location within a map. It's like the first and last time that'll ever happen. Because, you know, it's kind of... Oh, crap. Gotta run. I can't fight that. So this battle theme, though, unlike Melia's, which is, just a, like, slight alteration to, her battle theme from, Future Connected, Nia's battle theme is Drifting Soul from Xenoblade 2, but instead changed into a battle theme. So there's a lot more work done on that one than Melia's to go and make it into a battle theme, I guess, because Melia's already was one, and literally just like change out like the freaking like I guess flute to a saxophone. That's about it in Melia's. But anyway, I do not want to deal with you.
Weapons out, guys! It's do or die.
How about no? Oh crap.
Come here! I got something for you!
Thanks. I should have done more.
Working on it.
Alright, there we go.
I'll do my best.
That's how you dodge a fight. So yeah, here's the last thing here for the side quest, and also for Xenoblade 3, at least the main game, until we do the bonus episode after the side story thing, the DLC story. So yeah, let's go.
Such a blue sky. Though the world changes, No matter what form it may take, the sky up there, it stays the same. Thank you. I'm grateful to all of you. It's kind of you to indulge me like this.
No, it's fine. Don't forget, asking you along was our idea.
I'm pleased you all became Ouroboros. I'm glad that you did.
Nia, what's gotten into you? Why are you saying this now?
When this battle is over, the stationary worlds will move once again. When the worlds were divided, they knew nothing of each other. In the end, they'll be strangers once again. Perfectly ignorant. As will we. Even so, I wanted to make a memory. The day when we part for good, it's coming. But still, I wanted us to share this moment. I wanted to feel that special connection, those ties that bind us together. Not just as your queen, but also as your friend.
Nia.
So just... thank you. In the end, it's up to you. My hope is invested in your future. You must defeat Zed and make a better world with your own hands.
Hey, that's not quite right.
Huh?
That better world. You'll be building it together with us, Nia.
You mean...
I mean, even if we do get separated, someday we'll see each other again. We want you with us, Nia, in that future. How could we not? We need you. Rather, please stay. Because the connection we share, Nia, that's something that can never be broken.
Mio. I mean, if that's the future that you want... No, let me try that again. That future, I'll share it with you. It's not just yours, it's our future we'll invest in. For that, we need this world to end. Until that time...
Yeah. We'll be by your side until then, Nia.
There we go, quest complete. That's all of them. No more side quests or anything like that.
Great, guys. Keep this up.
Keep what up? We don't have anything more to do. So yeah, what else?
Tough enemy incoming.
No, leave me
Brace
alone!
yourselves.
So basically, yeah, I'll link the full battle theme, battle theme in the description, why not, yeah. So you can listen to it, because, we're not freaking fighting enemies. They're too strong for us
Hey,
here.
How are we meant to fight that?
So yeah, anyway, next time, no more Xenoblade 3. Instead, it'll be Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Future Redeemed, because that's the DLC story. So yeah,
Gotta be worth a bunch.
we'll see you
Must be a way
then.
for safekeeping.
Starting something new. That's actually exciting, because I...
Looks formidable.
What were you saying? Yeah, I was talking over you. So yeah, it's kind of exciting to actually start something new, now. Because, I've been, getting a bit burnt out with all the side quests, honestly. Just one after another. It's not as bad for me, because I don't have to do all of them. It's like in succession. Just instead, like, I did some in between the story, so I could actually go and not die from burnout. Or just
Sorry,
killed me.
everyone.
Anyway. So yeah, I'd be way more burned out if I freaking did all of them after the story. That'd be so painful. I wouldn't even do it, honestly. I think, honestly, I wouldn't even do it. So it'd just be so painful. But, yeah. So, starting a new thing. I shouldn't be burned out from that, hopefully. But, yeah, I'll see you, next time when we start something kind of new. Yeah. It's next week probably, unless I forget to record it. So okay. I have to go and do some preparations for that. That's why I've actually started recording things in advance again, just so I can go and get prepared for it. So yeah, I'll see you next time. Hopefully it comes out next week. But it might not. Who knows? Yeah. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm just stalling. Yeah, the Xenoblade 3 was fun. I'd say, even though I'd say I probably enjoyed recording Xenoblade 2 probably the most out of the Xenoblades, though. But it's not over. You still got the DLC story. We'll see how that goes. So yeah, what am I still doing this for? I gotta go and end the episode, darn it. See you next time. Future Redeemed's fun. That's yeah, Xenoblade 3 Future Redeemed is fun. So yeah, I hope I'll have fun recording that. So yeah, it's kind of cool. It has some nice references in it to things. And I hope you will enjoy it too.